All right, Shalom. This is the brother Mashaba with,
Yashalala.
and we're coming back at you with another lesson. First, before we get into it, we want to give all honor and glory to Yahweh, Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'Shem, Rakakadash. Second thing that I want to do is give double honors to all the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, and salutation to all of you brothers that are pushing this truth with both sincerity and with charity. All right, so whole election thing, just happened, and Donald Trump, secured the victory, but we gonna go into how basically the Lord, chooses who's president, or who got the so-called power. Okay, so yeah, it may seem since Donald Trump won that it may be peaceful, or he could stop war, but it's really not gonna happen. All right, the Lord is still gonna have things kick off. All right, regardless. All right, this is Daniel chapter 2 and verse 20. Daniel answered and said, "Blessed be the name of Yahweh forever and ever, for wisdom and might are his, and he changeth the times and the seasons. He removeth kings and setteth up kings. He giveth wisdom unto the wise and knowledge to them that know understanding." So yeah, all right. So the Lord, he sets up who's in control. The Lord, he set up just Esau in general to be, in control of the world as of right now, but he's gonna tear them down. Okay, for all the trespasses that they have done against the nation of Israel, the Israelites. Okay, all the extra stuff that Esau's been doing. Yes, the Lord he did give us over onto them, but then they started doing, then they started being reckless. All right, then they started blaspheming the Lord by painting Yahweh Shai as one of them, as an Edomite. Okay, so yeah, man, when the Lord comes back to judge this place, it's not gonna be pretty. Not for your 2/3, but especially not for Esau and y'all who think who think y'all run the world for real when it's Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. Okay, can you read the Amos?
This is Amos 3 and 5. Can a bird fall in the snare upon the earth where no grin is for him? Shall one take up a snare from the earth and have taken nothing at all? Shall a trumpet be blown in the city and the people not be afraid? Shall there be evil in the city and the Lord have not done it?
So all right, the Lord, he controls everything, good, great, bad, worse.
I got a precept.
All right, so yeah, the Lord, it ain't nothing that that the Lord hasn't verified to do, whether it be a let me not get too graphic, but somebody crashing on the highway and flying out the window, or you getting or finding $100 bill on the street. The Lord, he sets up everything. All right, you say you had a precept, right?
So this is actually the spirit, because this precept was already in my phone, because previously my grandma, she had sent me a video, and the video was basically giving like full credit to Satan for all evil that happens. And I had sent her this precept, and it's the spirit that was already in my phone that we talking about it right now. So this Isaiah 45 and verse 7. I form light, I create darkness, I make peace and create evil. I, the Lord, do all these things. Right, man. So exactly, the Lord, man, small, good, great, evil. Man, the Lord does it all, man. A bird can't fall out the sky without the Lord ordaining it.
No. So yeah, all right. Yes, the Lord He will give permission to left-handed angels, or as just man, or as just mentioned, Satan to go do something. But what happened? The Lord gave permission, for something like that to happen. Okay, just like how He gave, how He set up to where Donald Trump won this presidency, man. And how Joe Biden won the last one, and how Donald Trump won the last one, and so on and so forth. But the Lord, He sets all these things up, all these things in motion. The Lord is just have His own show, have His own chess game that He's playing by Himself. He's moving this piece, that piece, that piece, this piece. All right, but all in all, the Lord has it in the grasp of His hand. But trust, those times will come. This is 2 Peter 3:9. The Lord is not slack concerning His promise, as some men count slackness, but is long suffering to usward, not willing that any should perish, but that all should come to repentance. So yeah, the Lord, you know, you know, is not going to slack on His promise of, destroying Esau, ridding this, place of wickedness, and saving His people, man. But yeah, man, but there are scoffers out there who say, He'll never come, yada yada yada. He ain't come yet. There's some bugged out thing that I heard on the internet that's like, God, He ain't come back yet because he is afraid of what He made. And that's bugged out to even say, to even think about. But that's, something that Edomite put in your mind. All right, but next verse 10. But the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night, in the which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. The earth also and the works that are therein shall be burned up. So yeah, this is what's gonna happen when nuclear war come. Again, let me not get too detailed or graphic, but there's this thing called, it's called MAD, which means mutually assured destruction, which basically means an all-out war between the great powers, the so-called great powers of the earth, like America, Russia, China, North Korea, these places with great militaries and a lot of nuclear firepower just start, bombing each other, bomb, bomb, bomb. Which is, something that, will happen, Scripture say, that third woe is, soon to come, which is World War III, man. Okay, so these things are going to come, man. No matter how it seems, the Lord has these things set in place. All right, and this really the last thing I'm gonna say before I go to this next verse, because I don't want to talk on my own words so much, but Donald Trump being president also makes people like Elon Musk, their lives be easier. And what is Elon Musk developing? He's developing that Neuralink, and since now Donald Trump is president, he's gonna have a lot easier time doing that. And if you ain't know, Neuralink, it goes in your brain, and it's a chip, man. And if you've been following along, watching GMS for just a little, you know what that chip is, man. That's that mark of the beast. So these things happen for a reason, man. Look it up. All right, that's why Elon Musk funds Donald Trump. All right, this is Revelation 6:15. And the kings of the earth, and the great men, and the rich men, and the chief captains, and the mighty man, and every bondman, and every free man hid themselves in the dens and the rocks of the mountains, and said to the mountains and rocks, fall on us, and hide us from the face of him that sitteth on the throne, and from the wrath of the Lamb, which is Yahweh Shai. For the great day of his wrath is come, and who shall be able to stand? So yeah, this is what is coming. You know, you know, these people think that they are on top of the world right now. All right, you know, but the Lord Yahweh Shemi Shai is running the show. Do you got any other precepts? I kind of stole the show, Salakia. But yeah, man, this is what is to come when, you know, and as you can see on the internet, you can look it up. These people have been already building underground shelters, you know, and I bet there's a lot more that they haven't let y'all know of, man. All right. You know? So, yeah, man. So you be a fool to not think that, you know, these people, these elites don't already know what was coming to them. You know, scriptures say even devils, you know, basically, you know the terror of the Lord. All right, but you know, yeah, man, the Lord is playing a chess game that He has full control over. You know, that He's playing however He wants to play it, but it only got, you know, that one ending to it. All right, but yeah, man, that's all I wanted to get into with this lesson. Do you got any last precepts? All right, so with that, I want to give all honor and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, and Kagudash. The second thing that I want to do is give double honors to all the elders and apostles of the Great Millstone, and salutations to all of you brothers that are pushing this truth with both sincerity and with charity. Shalom, wa Kwam Yasharala, wa Ababa Ball.